I was thinking to myself, what if I do the story first, then do polls and build for Lohen? But then I got impatient as soon as it dropped. Won the 50-50 for the character, but not for the weapon. Right now I have a 4-star crit rate polearm on him. Just until I get his weapon. I don't want to go crazy at this point. What's my pity though? For the weapon, because I lost to Primordial Jadewing Spear. It's like 20-ish pity, I think. 29 pity, so okay. Still. I haven't tried this event yet. Or I like did the first part of the story and I was super surprised to see Kazuha. Because we were all just like, bro, we haven't seen you in a hot minute. Where have you been, buddy? And now it's just like, okay. But I haven't done this yet. It does give Primo Gems and stuff like that too for me to help out with. Because that's like a pull. Roughly a little less than a pull per fight, which I'll take, but still discussions to be had. All right, well, they're not all available yet too. The next one is available in 2 days, I think, so the next fighting challenge. But yeah, I think it might be silly to do his witch's homework first. Oh, let's go here. Let's do his witch's homework first. Let's just get him to do more damage. Oh my god.
If you want to know who's the strongest warrior, look no further than our captain. He can hold back the abyss with pure physical power alone.
Slasno?
Ha! Exactly the sort of drivel I'd expect from someone who's never seen real combat. Do you think powerful warriors just stand around hitting wooden dummies? Besides, even if we're talking raw strength,
why are they fighting?
I doubt he's a match for our Grand Master.
Oh, that's enough. I didn't invite you both here to listen to you bicker.
Logan's already sick of them.
And isn't that Leafhelm and Sloshnev? What are you guys doing together? And what brings you two all this way from Nodcry?
I heard there were a couple of combatologists in Nodcry, so I invited them over to help me compile a Formidable Foes field book.
Of course.
If only I'd known combatologists were so darn combative. Guess I'm gonna have to knock their heads together and see if I can't get them to be a bit more professional.
Did literally knock their heads together.
I'll start drawing up a list right away.
Captain Lohen, I'm not trying to be uncooperative. It's just that the word formidable is far too vague. Never mind regular monsters, even the power gap between the Archons is huge. If we don't find a suitable benchmark, I'm afraid any further discussion will be pointless.
That's honestly a good point, though.
If we're talking about a benchmark of power that everyone can accept, we should probably go with dragons. Right?
But no one's actually seen a
Dragons?
dragon in power. Like, well, other than like New Blood.
Seriously? Paimon feels like the power gaps between dragons aren't much smaller than those between the Archons.
Why did you put Kakuku there? Why do you want to feel a book?
Well, long story short, after a period of reflection, I concluded that the best way to get even stronger was to challenge the most powerful opponents from all over the world.
He and Child will get along great. Isn't that what you were already doing before?
But then, earlier this morning, just as I was about to set off, this weird-looking thing appeared in front of me and started talking a bunch of nonsense.
Lost human, thrice shall you face the might of the dragon.
It's Barbie!
Then, and only then, will you comprehend
You just called it
the
a strange
true
looking
meaning
object.
of strength?
That sounds like something Barbeloff would say. Great. Barbie's just like, this one's interesting. Let me talk to him. But as a as a Dodoko.
I'm not one for believing in prophecies, but, well, let's just say that I feel like I'm being played here, and I don't like it one bit.
Barbie's just like you.
Dragons, huh? Here in Mondstadt, you'd have to be talking about Dvalin or Ursa the Drake, or else those legends about Dragonspine. What else is there?
Well, clearly that's where your knowledge falls short. According to top secret intel I acquired in Nodcry, a powerful ancient dragon has recently snuck into Dorman Port.
What do you mean?
Seriously? No way!
You're not being very
If
serious.
we want the truth, there's only one way to find out.
Alright. We have to find a dragon. Is it just Durin? A super secret intel Paimon's just like, hi! What do you mean? Wait, let's... Do you have anything else to say?
Our captain isn't just strong. He even developed a compound that counters the abyss. Bet you didn't know that, did you, smarty pants?
A compound?
And yet
Who?
you think I'm a false expert who doesn't know anything?
Which...
Well,
Who
do
is
you know
Slarsnab
about
working
our
under
Grandmaster's
in
amazing
Nodcry?
speed? He used the ley lines to travel all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt in less time than it takes
Talking about
you
it
to
in
tie your
Varka's
shoelaces.
story
If
quest
you even
spoilers!
know how.
Spoilers! But then again, it's also funky because, like, Barca's story quest is where we met Lohen for the first time in game. Because he was talked about a lot. Oh, the dragon! You're talking about a Nepha because she has a dragon heart? One of the ancient dragon hearts? As her power source? I was like, which dragon from Nodcry?
Enough! Did you see that windmill? I need you
I
to
love
make
how
a
they're
record
just
of how
going
it
around and
works.
seeing. I love it when characters also travel the world.
Understood. Preparing to photograph the windmill. Would you like to be included in the picture this time?
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? And Lowen? Hey there!
Oh! And I know.
Oh, intel from Nodcry about a powerful ancient
Yep.
dragon. Paimon sees what's going on.
Immediately clocked it, Paimon. Thank you.
Assessing situation. It appears that Mr. Lowen hopes to fight me. Is that correct?
In a nutshell, yes. That's exactly what I was hoping to do.
Oh, and he's
Back
still
when the
like, I'm
expedition
gonna
was in
fight.
Nodcry, I had no reason
Oh.
to suspect you had such an extraordinary history. But that's all by the by. I've been wanting to test my skills against you for quite some time now. So, how about it?
Enough! Show him who's boss.
Can we
My
not do
apologies.
it?
According to today's schedule, we still have to visit Mondstadt to collect some special components. My
I know was
assessments
all
indicate
for it
that
too,
fighting you now
Nefa.
may impact
Oh,
our
I know
subsequent
was all for it.
operations.
She was so excited.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We heard there was some sort of giant robot in Mondstadt. That's why we're here. But then I got a little sidetracked.
Which giant
It's
robot?
alright. I understand.
Okay, at least Lohen's respectful, but he just leaves.
Nolan, you're not seriously giving up just like that.
It's not like giving up. It's
If I help you deal with the ruin guards, that should clear up your schedule, right?
No drinking on work days.
Paimon, you're not just gonna give up. Well, he didn't like force her. Then so it'd be just like, no, fight me instantly at least. Like he wasn't like that. He's a psychopath, but he's a semi-respectful psychopath in a way. Where is? Oh, of course. One over here. feel like once Lohen has his signature weapon and the witch's homework is all done, he'll be able to do more damage. Excuse me, I'm not in the mood to fight you. Oh. I'm excited to do the sword set too, but I want to get the witch's homework done first, because I was like, the red exclamation point, I don't like it all the time.
This one here?
Enough, strip it for parts.
It's gonna be active, yep. Oh! Defeat the ruin guard. Let's see if you can stand up though.
Lash attack!
Installation chamber.
I won't.
There we go.
Such fluid movements. I'd have never have guessed you were a machine.
Your attacks are also very precise, Mr. Lowen. Almost mechanically so.
Thanks.
Woohoo! New parts! I'm gonna be able to create some excellent new modules with these.
And, does
He's
this mean you're free
doing
to...
Enough, look for more. I want as many as we can get.
Your Lohen's too excited. He's just like, oh my god.
Understood. My apologies, Mr. Lowen. We can talk about this later.
After much exploration, because Aino's just like, oh, they take up. And she sleeps on Neva's lap. This is kind of cute, though.
Aino's asleep. Oh, did she wear herself out playing in
I
dormant
was just
port?
like, I just want to fight,
She's
bro.
often like this. Her batteries drain quickly. I am sorry, Mr. Lowen, but I'm afraid I can't get up right now. I must stay here until Aino has entered a deeper state of
I
sleep.
just want to fight, bro.
That's quite all right. I've already seen enough to know what you're capable of.
I hope my combat data provides some useful insights. By the way, the person who told us about these special mechanisms also mentioned dragon spine.
Yeah, we're gonna say how to
You might want to go there and check things out.
Okay. Need coffee. We're instant teleporting to
Dragon spine,
Dragon
huh?
spine.
What could be waiting for me there?
So, seek the dragon of Dragon Spine. We're at the top of the mountain too. Yeah, this is the top of the mountain. At least I got lucky with my win for Lohen. It just sucks I don't have this weapon right now. I'll get it eventually. Oh, wait. My build at this moment, because the weapon, I want it to be his signature weapon. Yeah, I'm using this Sacrificer's Staff. 4-piece, yeah, so once the Witch's Homework stuff is all good. So 0, right now he's 686. And I'll be able to send him once I do the, what's it called? His, story quest, because I'm just, you know, getting the materials. Saving some resin, I guess. Artifacts. This. I was so unlucky, so I got him an attack circlet, but I still got pretty balanced crits. And a little elementary mastery never hurts. Alright. What are we doing here?
Seeker of power, follower of
Oh my
fate,
god!
you
no.
are here at last.
That's Duran! Paimon's really not surprised at all.
There's something off about the way he's speaking.
A sovereign ruler, the
Not
creation of
why
a
is he
mage,
doing the-
and a descendant
No.
of angels.
Why is he in the chair?
All wield
Why is he
disparate
doing
powers,
the...
yet all were crowned as dragons. This
Why
is
is he
because
doing the Virgil
dragons
sit
are
looking
the
over the
symbol
distance
of
thing? Except it's not a
power.
freaking lawn chair, it's the
So,
fancier chair.
doing battle with great dragons became a way to prove your strength.
Barbie,
I
why did you
think
drag
I'm
Durin
starting
into
to
this
understand the
against
founding
Lohen of all
Grandmaster a little
people?
better.
Huh?
He's
I
so
can see you
confused.
still have much to say, but I suggest we cross blades instead. After all, a single sword stroke is worth 1,000 words.
Wait. Young human, the trial you seek is far from here. You must venture to
He was
Storm
so
Terror's
ready for a
lair
fight,
and
and
face the final prophecy.
Why is he talking? It sounds like an actor who needs
you're
one. He just.
You
Why did you drag Durin into this?
Phew. I think I got through the important bits, even if I did have to skip a lot.
Why, Barbie? Why did you drag Durin into
Albedo said
this?
he needed help with an experiment, so I better be heading back now. Sorry, everyone.
He just.
Well, he sure left in a hurry. What a shame.
I couldn't take it seriously, so
Hey,
I
what's
was
this?
just like.
Why exactly was Durin here? Apart from that last line about venturing to Storm Terror's lair, he just seemed to be talking nonsense.
Something tells me he was only here to the next Dragon Council.
Interesting. I'm getting curious as to exactly how this prophecy will come true.
Poor Durin's just like, bye! Just like, why? Yeah, again, they dragged Durin into this. Makes sense with the dragons, but still, it's just like, they still dragged him into this. And now we're seeing Storm Terror Dvalin. Probably like, I keep calling him Terror, but Dvalin is probably what he wants to be called after everything that happened at the beginning of the game. Barbie, why did you drag him into this?
Wonderful. Now, according to Barbeloth's prophecy, the human in need of guidance
Okay, so
should be
he
here
got the
in
witch's
no
homework
time.
not just because he was curious, but because everyone else was just like, this guy's interesting. Let's see if we can get him more involved.
Entrance lines. Memorized. Entrance effects. Confirmed. Nothing can go wrong this time.
Something went wrong. He's right behind you, isn't he?
Hey, why do you guys think the final prophecy needs Lohen to come here?
Well,
Oh no! They're here already? Did Durin not finish his lines? Oh, I need to keep quiet.
Could the final Might of the Dragon be talking about Dvalin? He doesn't seem to be here today, though.
Technically speaking, I already saw him when I first returned home from Nodcry. He was right beside you.
Oh, yeah! In Wolvendom, when you were delivering letters for Varka. Wait, so does that mean the prophecy has been
to turn off finish his lines?
already?
You realize you're dealing
If
with...
we're being generous with our interpretation, then technically, I've already thrice faced the might of the dragon.
Don't...
I guess that's why the prophecy has guided me here. Before this place was known as Storm Terror's lair, it was the god of storms, Decorabian's domain. But the mighty god who could conjure storms to shut out the world couldn't stem the yearning for freedom within his own walls of wind. Yet the god of the north wind, with whom he had once vied for the divine throne, found the answer he had always sought only after abandoning his power.
Huh? There seems to be more to this kid than Varka led me to believe.
The mirror
They
of the
dragged him
dawn
into
of
this because
morn,
of Varka?
Durin. For a time, they too were lost to confusion and doubt. What led them to strength was more than just power.
Well, wow. You really seem to be getting it.
And Ursa too. The monster who had once been an angel.
Huh?
Wait, what? Huh?
Think she might be onto something here, Lohen. But, you're speaking kind of funny.
Why does that sound like they're reading from a script?
The angel who chose power still yearned to remain
He took the
close to
paper.
humanity.
No, that makes sense.
Eventually falling to become a pitiful monster. Oh, humans who have witnessed this all, do you still aspire to power?
Hey, those are my lines.
Nicole got so mad. That's so cute, though.
Oh dear. The cat's out of the bag now, isn't it?
Nicole.
Pleasure to meet you, Lady Nicole. I've read your script, and I have to say, I was very impressed.
Ugh, why do I get the feeling that Durin dropped his copy?
Oh? So that was part of the prophecy, too?
Not at all. If I'd known in advance, I wouldn't have just...
Nicole, it's like, help.
Regardless, it was a well-written script. Very entertaining. As a heartwarming little fairy tale, of course. I must say, though, I'm not a huge fan of being lectured to. Not even by an angel.
I'll choose to believe that was aimed at my former colleague, the one who chose power. Seeing as you've read my script, I suppose you already know everything I have to say.
Indeed, and I'll make sure to treat it as valued advice. Now, was there anything else, or can I get back to
He didn't
compiling
say he
my
plans to
formidable
follow that
foes
advice. Pretty
fieldbook?
sure he's just gonna keep compiling his field book, whatever she says. And then he just... this kid!
I must admit, though, it's been quite a productive day. I'm sure I must have gotten a tiny bit stronger, at least. Well, thank you, everyone. And give my regards to the production crew.
Why are humans always so
No,
difficult to deal with?
Can someone tell Paimon what's going on? She's feeling very, very confused.
Do you remember dealing with Dottore and the poison left behind by Ursa in Mondstadt? I'm told that Lohen also endured his fair share of suffering around that time. Since that was a calamity caused by a former angel, it naturally fell on a current angel to set things right. Though things didn't go exactly how I planned,
Okay.
it seems
So
that
Ursa the Drake
humanity's
that
fate is
attacked
destined to become ever more
All
unpredictable.
that time ago.
The guidance
I
of
feel like that
angels
bit
is no
about
longer the
was
only
probably
thing
more
leading
revealed
them
in like
toward
the
the
story
future.
quest,
But all those infinite possibilities? Perhaps that is precisely where humanity's true strength lies.
Oh well. One or the other, we learned a bit more about him, but still very interesting.
Oh, still, even if it was my first attempt, I can't believe this is how things turned out.
Starting
Besides,
everything.
it didn't really end badly.
Oh, still, even if...
Besides,
That's still really cute though. That was very interesting. I quite enjoyed that. And now, which is homework for Lohen is done. There was a lot of side questing here that was really cute though. It's just like, poor Durin's just like, I gotta get out of here, bye! Like, they had to drag Durin into this and he's just like, I'm trying to not be confrontational. And you're making a confrontation. I am getting out of here. Oh, Lohen. But, I think it is time, or I think we should really get started on Lohen's story quest, because it was mentioned that during the time of Ursa the Drake's attack, Lohen got really involved in the conflict somehow when Dottore was being a bitch. And if you don't fully understand what I'm saying, it's also back to the comics that were released that were in a way prequel story to this. There was a chapter about Venti with Vanessa. Vanessa's her name, right? The first Knight of Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius, roughly, that Jean is very fond of. And then the rest of it does follow Kale and Mondstadt, how she became friends with Amber and all those people. And also goes into the backstory of Diluc and Kaya and why there's still that kind of animosity between the brothers because of Ursa the Drake. Ursa the Drake was this dragon that attacked. This was when Diluc was the current Well, current? I don't know why I said current. This is when Diluc was the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius, the youngest cavalry captain. He's a very talented guy in that sense. He was going home, I believe, with his dad, Krampus. Ursa the Drake attacked. Krampus brought out a delusion he had. So we still don't know all the details about that delusion, but he brought it out. Used it to attack Ursa the Drake. I forget if Ursa the Drake was killed or something along those lines, but either way, he dealt with it. But the overuse of the delusion pretty much, like, really severely weakened Krampus, and Krampus asked Diluc to kill him. So Diluc had to kill his father, and it was all on Diluc's birthday. And then Kaya came in late to the party, noticed everything that happened, but then during that he kind of lost sense of things and just felt like things were going awry, and that's the same night that Kaya told Diluc that he was a spy from Conria. Still don't know all the details about that, but basically Diluc kind of was a bit rightfully so very upset with what has happened again on his birthday. He got so frustrated he attacked Kaya, gave him a scar on his eye, didn't permanently injure his eye in the sense that he cannot see out of it, and he just now wears the eye patch to like cover the scar that Diluc gave to him, and that stuff. And then sometime later, Diluc overheard the Knights of Favonius saying, like, we can't let Krampus get all the glory in this. He is not a Knight of Favonius.
The most important thing is...
seems like such an out-of-character thing. We can just say, the Knights of Favonius did all the work. Krampus was just a casualty caught in the crossfire. And Diluc was pissed. He left the Knights of Favonius, got rid of his title, all that stuff. Threw out everything, all that stuff, tracked it down into that Ursa the Drake was sent by Dottore, went to Shizhnaya, had a killing spree of Fatui officials because he was just so upset of a lot of things just happening at once, and he was gone for like 4 years. Diluc was gone for roughly 4 years at that point. He did get in contact with like an intelligence network, which I believe is the same as the one that Nefer
Can't wait to get my hands on some apple cider.
And, Diluc left behind his vision, and he used a delusion, I believe, or something along those lines. He didn't rely on his vision the entire time he was gone. And so when he came back after that, he got banned from Shizhnaya because of all the, what the crimes he committed in Shizhnaya. Came back home, got his vision back after Kai was, like, joking about it, because Kai kept an eye on it in a sense, and then was just like, here, like indirectly kind of gave it back to him. It was given back to him in a very ugly face though, which is why if you see the ugly base in the Dawn Winery, that was the one Kai gave to Diluc, and that had Diluc's vision in it, because Kai kept an eye on it. And then it's just at this current state where Diluc's still doing the right thing, just not all above code per se. And that's, in a way, Kai rose up to be the new cavalry captain. Has been that way for a while. And it's also why Varka keeps, like, an eye on him to be sure, like, everything's okay, at least considering, what's happened in his past. Because that's messy. And then apparently Lohen also has rough dealings with the past, with Dottore, messing around with Ursa the Drake, as well as the, just Dottore being the worst kind of person imaginable. Great character. We all hate his guts. Great villain. So let's start this story quest. I was just explaining a whole lot about.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it?
Yeah, what is going on? Why is there a party?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person.
The quality
this is our
wine
first award
check.
ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return.
Award
We're
ceremony.
looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
What? An award ceremony?
Oh? The honorary knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you.
Wild. Okay.
I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Masters Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins.
The height difference between
But
Barca and
in the
Eula is
vast
kind of
majority
insane.
cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight.
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up
That's
to you
kind of
this
sweet
time?
being just like, yeah, it was kind of a crazy time for us, but we still gotta do something.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
Wait, that's actually true.
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay.
Like personal reasons
Word
for
is
his case?
that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company.
Oh.
Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
D-Luke's record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of
Whoa!
Favonius, of course.
I
The
have a Capri
previous
Sun.
record holder was our former cavalry captain, D-Luke. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that
Yeah,
happens.
he got the title. Yeah, D-Luke got the cavalry captain title so young, like I think it was like 16 or something like that, when he got to be an official captain of the, became the cavalry captain. So he's very young. So wait, how young is Lohen then? I believe, because that's very wild. Hold on. Okay, it's making a mess already. What are you doing? I just want to Capri Sun. Okay. So then how? Like, Lohen's still pretty young then, or roughly, something like that. And he's already that skilled in battle, as well as dealing with the... doing all that in his character teaser?
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Hi, Apiture. Welcome to the stream.
Let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what
We
title
are
our
here
dear Vice
playing
Captain
Genshin
Lohen will
and
receive?
doing Lohen's story quests to learn more about their cute little chaotic psychopath. Game is a bit loud. Why my game be so chaotic? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. We'll turn it down a bit. Capri Sun. Friends brought it last night to our D&D session, and I grabbed one for home because I wanted. It was like just craving a Capri Sun. It's yummy, yummy.
Gotcha! Easy!
We
So,
D&D? Yes,
Lohen.
yes, indeed.
Lohen? Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight?
Your skills are fading, Paimon.
Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are fading, Paimon. Yeah. I was actually curious though, because I'm not good with names either. I can never take Paimon's title, but I think I could do better than Paimon, but I'm not going to, because I know it's not going to be fun. Yeah, D&D, going back to the D&D session, it's at a spot where it's just like we're doing individual trials for our characters in D&D. My character already did her trial and kind of struggled through it. And people keep making fun of me for it. Because I'm a rogue that grew up in a city, and the person who gave me my trial was just like, you have to survive in the woods for 4 days. Barely survived. And now my teammates are making... our teammates are making... the D&D group is making fun of me for that, and I'm just like, oh, God. It's just like, what are you doing? I'm doing well, though, all things considered. If it's just a chaotic time. So, yeah, we have, like, in our D&D campaign, there's still, like, 2 more trials we have to go through, and we're in the middle of another one, so 2.5 trials left, pretty much, for that. Before we can continue on with our main story, of that campaign. But, like, it's one of the things that my D&D group's never gonna let go and just gonna keep bringing up every single time something happens in my life. in the D&D campaign. Or at least when we start our next one at some point, but yeah. Pretty chill today. Did have work this morning. Came home from that. Gave myself a bit and started streaming because I wanted to do his story quest, Lohen's story quest, before all the spoilers came out. Because people are playing it too. And I'm just like, I want to enjoy watching other people play games as well. But I don't want to spoil myself on accident. So I'm just going to go through this. Alright.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Benevolent?
Benevolent?
Wait, that's a
How's
name.
that even slightly associated with him?
Oh.
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
I'm not really interested in him, so I can explain
Honorary
myself.
Knight.
That's
Honorary
good for you.
Knight.
For me,
Thank
it's just like
goodness
a whole
you're
thing where I would
actually
like
here.
to experience it for myself before I see other people's reactions. Because I know for me, I really like a story. I always try to enjoy it first and go through it, but then I see if I can like re-watch it or redo some of it, and so I can fully comprehend what's going on. Because I like my own... I want to make sure I have my genuine reactions first before like other people have those kinds of reactions too. Oh, thank you for the follow, AB Church. I really appreciate it. I just noticed it. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're probably... Do you play Genshin? Are you gonna pull for... You're probably not gonna pull for him then, so you're gonna save up, which is pretty good for you. I'm not... It's hard for me in Genshin, at least, for not pulling characters. But, yeah. Let's see. Porthos, what is happening?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Oh, what is it?
What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe? Maybe he wants to sneak out for a drink?
Come on, can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Alright, let's go see him just in case. Talk to you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
We haven't seen or heard Kaya speak in so long anyways, so it's kind of nice to also just... Sup, dude? It's nice to say hi to him.
Quality control for our drinks. That'll require
And of course he's just like, I'm
touch.
going to taste these drinks myself. I'm going to have all this wine because I can. Wait. Over here. Just take the easy way by just flying down there.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps... are you even listening?
Okay. No objections.
Lohen!
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster!
Well, it's just like, I'm getting out of here. I do not like
Hey,
eating.
get back here!
It's like a dad scolding his child.
What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title or the position of captain.
Okay.
But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires.
Adorno?
You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god.
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear?
He's
Don't look
such an
so
indifferent
worried.
kid.
I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you, I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with
He's
you.
putting poison on his knife while he's talking.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
So that's why you borrowed Barker's name to summon us here.
Troubled, I tell you. But then I just happened to see you two
Hi, Maria.
walking by from the
Hi,
window.
I'm good. How are
This
you?
must be the
Hopefully
Animal
you're having a
Archon's
good
guidance,
day.
don't you think?
I'm doing Lohen's story quest.
I'm
And
not
he's
sure
already a
what's going
chaotic
on yet,
child
but
when
you
you're
just want
looking
us
at his
to help
relationship
you
with Barker.
scam
Jesus
someone,
Christ.
don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, all right?
If I say a single lie, feel free to.
Hey, there's a ton of
Why,
problems
feel
with
free to
that.
punch him.
We didn't even meet
That's
up
my
with
first- I
Barker
did
until
notice
the
this is
very
the first
end
in
of the
chat. Hi,
expedition.
welcome.
And we didn't run into you and not cry either.
Hope you're having a good one. Yeah. It's nice to meet you, Maria. Hopefully my bit rate's okay. It was being funky a little bit earlier. But I think it should be fine now, but we'll see.
All right. Speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
Oh, not the dagger.
Friendship fee. Here, I insist.
Paimon, don't take it. Don't take the sneaky thing that Lohen's giving you. What kind of friend are you talking about?
That's a lot of friendship.
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so
thank
why
you.
not give
I'm
it
glad
to
you stopped by to say hi. It's
friend?
still very appreciated.
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
What about those problems you mentioned, Paimon? What's one of that?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Paimon, your greed is showing, Paimon. Your greed is showing. What do you mostly play? On stream right now it's mainly Genshin, but I also have played Zenless Zone Zero and Withering Waves. I do also play Honkai Star Rail, and I'm trying to start playing Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. I might stream that too, but that's my list of games of playing right now at this, or like around this time, yeah. Setting aside what we're doing is for friends or friendship free. I'm still wondering who this Adorno is.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
GTA CS.
Benevolent Knight?
What's CS stand for? I'm sorry.
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I just rather not listen to his nagging.
He's not good at sitting still in a meeting. Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Argus campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title
What are you
home.
most interested? What are your hobbies?
Is that so?
It's
Then
gaming,
we'll-
listening to music, watching shows. I have been writing a bit for funsies to see how that works, but excuse me, I don't really have a lot of other hobbies at this point. I've just been like working and playing games most of the time and job hunting. I'm working, but it could find a better job, you know?
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dorman Port.
We're so sick of him.
How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
This was Varka listening in the whole time.
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt.
That's a line from the trailer.
Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
I can feel a headache coming on. A Knight's Legacy. Oh, so did you write as well? Oh, yeah, I have been getting back into reading recently, and I've been writing a bit of, like, for, fanfic stuff, but it's been a hot second. I need to get back into reading, honestly. I've been doing some reading, but I want to read more, obviously, and then, I have ideas for writing, but it's just like, I haven't done anything yet because I'm weird like that. Can you calm down with the poison on your dagger? God damn, sir. I'm just slow, and it's unfortunate. I'm working on it. Oh, wait, hold on. Last of the Capri Sun. Yeah. There's always a bunch of cool stories to tell and hear about. There's always gonna be something. There's something out there for everybody to enjoy. You just gotta know what to look and what speaks to you the most. Oh. Oh, there he is. He's very old, and yet he's still technically the captain? Interesting.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
What?
Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and his guide Paimon.
Us bringing up the dramatics of the with like the bow and the curtsy.
Honorary knight.
Compassion.
The same one that
I'm doing it
resolved
for
the
fun
storm
right now,
terror
streaming,
incident.
and I've been enjoying it so far. And I started streaming a few months ago, actually. So it's been going pretty good so far. I even have my older brother's just like wants to help me out too. So I gotta do more like work and personal stuff as well to like help improve my content and just how I'm getting out there as well. So yeah, I've been doing it for a bit. Not incredibly long, but at least I have a good foundation at this point to start things.
Oh, he didn't just resolve that incident. He helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. He played a part in dealing with all of them.
Yeah,
Oh?
I guess we did.
I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid
Lohen, what
me.
the hell?
Lohen,
This looks like
is it you are doing?
Since we've got a
like
moment, let's have a proper chat.
TV, honestly.
How
I
did
think.
this magnificent knight here end
People
up
are gonna
making
always
friends
talk
with you?
about like TV shows and sometimes movies around here too. The U.S.
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora.
Yeah, O is right.
Paimon?
Yeah.
I'm just generalizing here because there's a lot.
I've been keeping my promise to you, For instance,
I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Do you like paintings? I do
All
not
right.
really.
The team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
As for this week's training plan...
Drugging the wine one night in advance.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo.
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps of all hot other training grounds? Brother, what are your training sessions? Oh my god. I know I used to do like coloring and stuff for funsies when I was younger, but not really painting at this point, yeah.
Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Oh my god. That's
Real
true.
combat's 10
No, you're
times
absolutely right
harder
about that,
than
Maria.
training. And the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself. And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night,
The frenzy
eliminating
being in
potential threats
parentheses
around
when
our
he's talking
stronghold.
about this. Jesus Christ, Lohen.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Some of the walls look very plain, but I just don't know what I would do with it. And some inspiration doesn't quite hit me for that creative thing. But I have seen a lot of really
Vigilance,
cool...
reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
We're doing a sneak session? Oh my god. Hold on. It's a rainy day. Are we just recreating Lohen's trailer? Oh, what the heck? We're infiltrating the enemy's camp. Oh, so we're gonna sneak a peek. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay. Holy crap. Not the moment though, Maria, but I appreciate the offer. Oh.
Struggle all you want. Shh. Nighty night.
And boss defeated. Sure. Alright. Oh, interesting start for his... I didn't expect like a little sneak session. Oh. Oh, God. Right. Okay. Would you like to see them? Not this moment, no, Maria, but I appreciate the offer.
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the upper sneaky.
I'm sorry, that third voice I heard sounds like Clifford Chapin. Can I... There you go. It's sneaky sneak. I think...
Like lambs to the slaughter. Oh, there. Much quieter.
This guy is something else. Alright, so I appreciate the offer though, Maria. I'll keep that in mind, okay? This is kind of cool though.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle! We're working on it! We'll fight him for
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
This is kind of fun, honestly. I don't know. Alrighty. Oh.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
Like lambs to the slaughter.
I got him. My foot fell asleep.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know? Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Come. Let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
What?
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
Why? What is this? What is
A
happening?
sprinkling of spices to finish things off. Now this is how
Oh
you
my
grill
god.
meat.
I'm
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
What the heck is this?
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends.
Maybe we could try something else. Shows Dagger, can you calm down?
So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
You did it somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest.
Thing
all right?
and
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry. Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
technically he wasn't there.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Varka talk about that?
There's nothing to tell.
He wasn't there for that.
I
was
with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
To banish him.
So that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow, weak,
powerless, mortal.
Okay, that's
Lohen! Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
Okay, we're all seeing things from his point of view in a sense. It's kind of wild. There's a sinner who wants to his face against the world.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
but he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Required reading? Oh boy.
benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
Even the cats like
Hey
this dude.
now, no rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Line
Oh,
up.
it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go. Today's candy.
Oh, he gives them candy. Of course he does.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Ooh, this is great!
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Lohen's not amused.
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit. Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
Oh, what the heck? He's so unamused. Why? Why is he cat watching on the roof?
Oh.
Are you right? I never see you this exhausted even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
He's good at fighting and not used to people pleasing. You get used to it, such as the life and adventure.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
You seem a bit disappointed, but this is our
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but adapting hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine. It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
Interesting.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years!
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself.
They're actually making the older characters
Things
look
did
older
get a bit
too,
tough
which I
a while
appreciate.
back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake?
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Or perhaps another test subject? Not the two equal ones.
Well, why not? Oh, Paimon doesn't get him at all.
There's a lot going on about him that's we're still figuring out. Oh, over here. I was like, where is it?
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Well, geez, do you
It
look what the
seems
heck?
someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch. and took care of them already.
Of course.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Lohen.
Were the monsters
Lohen.
here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
No? Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left
He's
on
still
this
trying to keep
battlefield
that
don't match
identity a
his
secret,
style.
bro.
Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Huh.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Ha. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can.
Well, there's a hill on
I've
the
been
back
living
of the
this life for
campfire.
decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
Might be sarcasm, I can't tell.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here,
Erok
I
was
have
the
no
guy who
reason to
betrayed the
stay.
Knights!
Goodbye,
Sorry.
traveler. Paimon. And take care, benevolent knight.
He didn't even give a second glance to Lohen, too. He's just like, this guy can just fuck off.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Ursa? Eric?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Allow me instead.
It's just like, that's a
Ursa the
general
Drake
explanation.
was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might. After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again.
A decade.
With a Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through. That's right, your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. This twisted fuck.
Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So there was someone else pulling
Indeed.
strings.
There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years.
The line that was
Eric.
might have been led to Lohen was actually about Erok, that bitch. The former. So what's his relationship
When D-Luke
with
had
D-Luke?
just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Krepus, who paid the ultimate price.
We're actually getting in-game
News of
verbal,
this defeat did not favor
verbal
Eric's plan to
confirmation
seize
about
power
what happened
through terror,
too.
so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically what I explained earlier, except I forgot about mentioning Arok, who was the guy who caused all this bullshit and made, like it's like the dude, the bitch who did this. Or just like the guy who was responsible for all that mess that just basically ruined Diluc's life. Directly, indirectly.
If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
That's like one of the few times we heard, like, Lohen of a softer tone. He's usually, like, very blunt and direct and is just, you know, say things as it is. But that was just, like, not as intense. Because sometimes, even though he can be silly goofy with some of it, because Nick Wolfhard, who voices him, doing a really solid job. Took a bit to get used to his voice as Lohen, but, like, he's been doing great. But yeah, that was definitely a moment, that line just now, that was like... What, like, wasn't as, you know, it was obviously softer than his other lines that he's done. They may have gotten away with it for a time, but they've all paid the price for it. But they've all paid the price for it.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
The 10th Company? What will the 10th Company do? Oh, Sucrose! Is that Sucrose?
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
Do you use it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
Absolutely, yeah.
However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
Yeah.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot. You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Theodore?
Why are you...
Yeah. I just happened to come along with Adorno to test this simulation training bubble.
Who's this kid?
Take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two
That's
are
me.
the honorary
There's
knight
me.
and his guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight. I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
A trainee medic.
Lowen? Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Well, it's just like, hey, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it right now.
Wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
Hmm? Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of his basic principles.
God, why does Theodore's
Besides,
voice sound familiar too?
I trained to become
Hi,
a
Orange
knight
Juice.
too. And even if something
Welcome.
happens, I should be able to patch myself
Lohen's
up.
story quest right now.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lohen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
Is this where we're gonna get in the bubble and we're just gonna hallucinate some
doubt there's a
crazy
memory
shit?
out
I
there that
have a
can hurt me.
guarantee, luckily.
But let's
Oh,
get
I wish
started,
you the
old man.
best of luck.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them, and they fall apart.
Yeah, I managed to
I
get
bet
lucky with
Rabbit's more
Lohen
fierce,
because
though.
I
Just
won him
not
on the
putting me to
50-50,
sleep.
but I lost his weapon to Xiao's weapon, the Morning Spear. So I'm still trying to get his weapon.
Leave none stay.
Oh, this ice! Oh my god!
Yeah.
They had to put in a
They
consecrated
call
beast
this
here.
a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a chumped up boy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
I wish you the best of luck.
I had some fun. Now's our chance.
Apparently it's charged. Yeah, it does. Okay.
No fluctuation.
Are you trying to
in
get
pain
her weapon too, or
parameters.
just Mavwika?
Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
Normal test subject.
No need. Let's continue the test.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
Come on. You should...
Show me the Rapier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Hold on. Not the Rapier of Solnari, buddy. Hold on. We can't just jump into this. We're actually considering? Well, it's my alt account, so I possibly could get the weapon. Okay. Well, wait. Since it's your alt account, I forget the difference between what you're doing with your regular and your alt account. But it's a possibility unless you really want to get another character, because the only new character confirmed for next patch is Sandrone. And then obviously after that is probably going to be Snezhnaya, new characters, so we'll see how all that goes. Oh, are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
We're actually summoning the Rapier of Solnari for Lohen to deal with. Why? Okay.
Move!
Be careful! Test commence.
Oh, futile!
Oh.
Pathetic! The moonlight!
Do you think you can
Great.
much stronger?
Move! Futile! It's your turn to feel afraid!
What the heck? What the heck? Greetings, Ian. Oh god. Oh god. What the heck? Why are he... Lohen, I don't know why. I know you like a good combat thing. I'm not gonna say anything to play a lot more bigger. What is this? This is Genshin. Lohen's story quest. We're in the middle of it, so yeah. Can you...
Come at me again!
This is torture. I don't know if you're talking about your pulls or what's going on right now, but either way, yeah, this is something else.
Mortal! Say those words for yourself!
I feel like, buddy, I had to spend $400 for it.
Hunt him down!
God, God. Don't
The
gamble.
moonlight!
Yeah, don't gamble, kids.
Dead meat!
Excuse me. Lesson not learned.
No fairy tale ending for you. Leave unstable.
Oh god, wait,
This memory. Are we losing control? Traveler, how can
Oh god, we are getting lost in
Moonlight betrays you.
Can you
Tremble. I will just.
Where'd we go? Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm trying. Oh. Oh god.
Wake up! Lohen!
Holy crap. Understanding yourself. Easier said than done. I'm trying not to go crazy with it. Please don't cancel me.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I spend money on games, so that works too. Try not to go crazy at spending, and then it's just like, oh yeah, the biggest gaming week just happened. There's a lot of new games I'm excited for, and then for the gacha games I'm playing, there's a bunch of new characters coming out that I want, and I'm just sitting here like, fuck me. I'm struggling. I am. But I agree. Don't. This is where I'm not leading well by example.
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen...
Oh god, what the heck?
Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
There's gotta be some other reason for, like, Lohen's willingness to fight. Like...
Mr. Adorno, are you alright?
Come on!
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
Well, I don't think the magic is
Are you
the problem.
saying the problem lies with Lohen himself? Did the battle with the Rahir of Solnari set him off again?
Again? Set him off?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Oh, no wonder, Jesus.
Experiments by the Doctor?
God! Of course it's him! Could he be just like Kale? God, okay. Still.
Fortunately,
Nearly,
the Knights
what
tracked
happened?
Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away.
You were
But we
absolutely
intercepted
correct.
them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
Oh my god. Wait, that's Theodore, isn't it? They were both rescued. Lohen just looks so indifferent as a little kid. Oh my god. Yeah, Lohen's just there.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw
I
you
like
gain the
Lohen
title
really
of
alone.
Benevolent Knight, right?
I'm
I'd
crying. Why
never
is he
have
so
guessed that Vice
bothered?
Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out.
Lohen's something else.
I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident.
It's like, oh, how I hate him right now.
He's always believed he
You
needs
hate
power
Lohen
to
right
stay
now?
free
Is
from
it 'cause
others'
of
control.
the poles or something else?
I'd hope the expedition might change his perspective, but
The battle against Maria may have deepened his obsession instead.
So that's what happened.
Does it know it exists?
it's tough having to act the part of a
No,
friend
I
with
think
someone like
it's
him,
one of
huh?
the... It's because of the poles, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got him, surprisingly. I lost the 50-50 on, like, the weapon, though, or the... So weapon is staying at level 20. Fair enough. I'm trying for his weapon, but I still got some time at least. We'll see. And I think going back to, like, the whole reason Lohen kind of zoned out like that, because isn't and on Yao Yao? I mean, okay. I don't know if that weapon is really good on Yao Yao, but alright. I'm just trying to think. Going back to, like, the whole thing with, like, why Lohen zoned out like that, I think that is a response to... Or, you know, the weapon banner pull, I lost to Primordial Jadewing Spear, and, I'm trying still to get his weapon. But that isn't Lohen. Yeah. But I want it for Lohen! Yeah, so if you're... Yeah, that's why this banner is funky, because if you are trying for Malvika's weapon, then there's a chance of getting Lohen's weapon, which only works for Lohen. I would say then, orange juice if you're trying... Arlecchino? Instead of his signature? I already... I mean, yeah, that's definitely more useful in a lot of characters, Primordial Jadewing Spear, but it's easier said than done for giving it to you, and I already refined it for my Zhao. Yeah. Go one more time going back. I think Lohen zoning out from what happened, that is a form of, like, trauma response in a way, of just trying to isolate yourself if, like, it repeats and just... What is it? It's just like zoning out to not catch up with reality and just trying to escape, your brain escape what has happened. Your brain's just trying to escape, like, what, you know, the trauma, the trauma that's happened to you, but, like, it's just with your brain and not quite with your body. I believe. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I am aware that it can be, it is a kind of way that is that. It's after his skills casted. Yeah, the whole thing with his, yeah, the whole thing with Lohen's weapon is that it's only good for Lohen, unfortunately. There's other options that could be good for him that are not his weapon, but, like, obviously his signature weapon is only good for him, so yeah. But yeah, that's probably a reason why Lohen was so zoned, Lohen was so zoned the fuck out during that cutscene. Or that still, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
You saw right through us, didn't you?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet.
We were really hiding it very well, though, especially Paimon.
Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress.
Oh, I mean, he was,
Even
yeah,
if
he's
you're
still
just
very
acting,
young, though, but he was definitely
maybe
a small
learning
child.
from you will finally help him figure it out.
In that whole situation with Dottore. Sucrose, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble Type 02's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No. It's not the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
See, he has, like, something else stuck inside of him. Some familiar power then, but I can't be certain.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not
If it's anything
Messing about
dangerous,
with
it's
something
probably
dangerous,
just
is he?
lingering side effects from something else.
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward. Not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders. Not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
What the hell? What are they thinking? Brother, what? What are they trying to do?
That Lohen, he just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
What if we're exposed? Brother, what is a very appropriate reaction? So much. Oh my god. The one meme that got viral on TikTok from Murder Birds. Lohen, what the fuck is wrong with you? This bitch is also right here. Brother. Alright. How is he doing, though?
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, little Paimon, and the honorary knight.
Feeling better today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
No, you were so... okay.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better.
Perhaps.
Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
We want to see how he's doing. And also, what the fuck do you mean? What about the plan?
We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come
Yeah,
back here?
he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine.
I don't know if she could
So,
cost...
to
Oh,
make
no.
up for it,
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
She's going monster hunting by himself. Should we go check on him?
ordinary monsters pose
Oh,
no
no.
threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen
What
again.
class do you have tomorrow,
If you could
then?
keep an
Is it
eye
like...
on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
Yin? I don't know why it's all that. Yeah, what class do you have tomorrow? Because it's like... June? Unless it's something different for something else. Either way, it's not fun that you're sick. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just noticed. Hold up. What? Why is my follower goal not being shown? And why is it not updated to show the new sub goal? Hold up. History and a few other less important ones. Wait, hold on. I don't know what's up with it. Yeah, it must end in the future. It is! What the heck? There we go. Oh, it's still showing that. That's so weird. Why is it still not showing up, though? That's so random. so random. Like, it's there because if you hurt its feelings and it left. I'm sorry. I didn't know it had feelings. That is really random, though. Okay. I'll have to figure that out, like, off stream for that. I'm just gonna do that instead. Because I don't want to... Yeah. I'm just flipping him around real quick and seeing it. So instead of it just being randomly off to the side. It's just really important. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings. Still random. Logo has been the friends we ate along. Okay, absolutely correct. But still, it's a nice little visual thing to have for me. It's just being weird on Streamlab though. Like, the follower goal hasn't even, like, quite updated, because I had my follower goal updated a while ago, too, and it's still showing the previous follower goal, so... I don't know what's up with it. It's something I gotta look into. Alright, Lohen, what are you gonna do? Let's just go here. Look for Lohen, he's right here. Look at all these boars here. Don't run me over!
So many monsters!
Oh, what the heck?
Huh? Wait, isn't that D-Luke?
What the heck? A short while earlier.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight.
Experimental monster.
Hmm? Who's there? Ah, it ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters. Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style.
Lohen, what are you playing with?
See you
What
around.
are you doing?
D-Luke.
D-Luke's sus of this kid the entire time. Kind of at
That's
this point
the
has the right
gist
to
of
be.
everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously! Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
Needs a punch night. Here. Hold on a second. Maybe that's... How's that? That looks better. Okay. So what do these monsters? Are they worth all this fuss?
Yeah! Adorno talked about him yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
Oh, attack their own
Yes.
kind.
Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other. Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
Certainly strange.
But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
In a way, yeah.
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just once either.
Ursa's flesh! God damn it!
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
God, not a
So,
ancient
the
god
Knights
slash
of
dragon's
Favonius
flesh
are not
causing issues.
entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that?
I forget what
Uruk
happened to
guy?
Urok after that whole
In his
thing.
pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers,
Okay, so he's dead.
but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake. What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it existed for over 1,000 years and has once even fought the first Grandmaster.
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grand Master unable to
Like
kill
her
it?
and Venti
No.
sealed it away.
It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
What?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did
I
that, which
heard
is
that
how I
long
first
ago,
I was aware about
The
Ursa
angelic
being an
race
angel.
was faced
Like,
with a difficult choice,
what?
and Ursa chose to preserve its power. Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the Doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site.
Dang.
To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of.
Yeah. I did
We
a thing
believe
again.
This means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Well, Jordan, of course, I am in the middle of a story to Sorax.
those monsters-
Not right now.
They all escaped from the experiment site?
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Boys, what are you doing? Why? Fast trans... Power sent to
You
Lohen
noticed
yesterday.
it too, then? During the commotion yesterday?
Yeah, at the time I...
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary
Okay,
power.
at least they figured that out immediately. It's not going to be like the big reveal all.
To do something like that, is he?
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a
That
villain.
is also true.
Ursa,
That is also true.
Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
Yeah.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
He's turning dad mode on. He's just like at the beginning of the story quest, he's got to be like, okay, I got a dad. Wow, he got in front of him?
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you? Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance.
Oh my god.
Use me as a test subject.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself.
Oh.
Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
Oh. Okay.
But...
do it, now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
Oh, I think I'm hearing thunder outside. A storm is approaching around here. The storm is approaching where I live.
It's
Great.
not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe... the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
Bro, what are you doing?
Then, he can follow us down to hell.
Lohen, what the? Ooh. Wait, I love the direction the story's going, but what the hell?
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
Oh, God.
Torno!
A few hours ago. What happened?
I finally found you.
Get down from the tree. He's a very more... cooler than Barker in the sense of storytelling.
Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Cooler character, I think so too, but Barca still has his moments as well. Northland Cat, can you... why are you hissing? Oh. That's why.
A monster!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right. Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
It has to be that one too, and it's like... because that one's just full-on stone.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno! Adorno!
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help.
In the story quest?
Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight, and the 5th Company's captaincy.
Motherfucker!
If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Oh.
Lohen, come with me for a moment. The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
I'll talk. I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please, please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the benevolent knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
Oh, I'm invested. I'm very intrigued.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Lohen pass the knight's exam so easily. Years of work. And I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics, knights, we're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it. You earned that title every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
So you agreed to his request, just like that.
D-Luke, of course, was listening the
What
whole
else should
time.
I
Of course
have
he was.
done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius.
Hot-headed rule breaker,
And the
exactly
last
as
one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for.
So Varka, Uruk,
Obsession
and
was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
wait, that's kind. Wait, I didn't know that. Crepus, Varka, and Uruk were all like 3 childhood best friends that had their goals and dreams. Like Varka was the only one who kind of got all those dreams and stuff like that, but Crepus, despite not obtaining his goals, still found like some happiness along the way with, you know, his family and his business before giving his life. And Uruk just got to be a greedy bitch. Oh my god. Longing turned to obsession, yearning turned into jealousy.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Interesting.
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
What the... The exclamation
Hey,
mark.
haven't finished talking yet.
That voice! Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
We can take just later. Let's hurry over and take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone. Lohen and Theodore too?
Of course.
I don't know.
I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid. Seriously.
You were talking about it for 1
sort of
second.
message?
And then immediately.
He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Did you go after
Well,
him?
of course. But you know how fast he is.
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
We're dragging D-Luke into this since he's here? I guess so. Oh, I found him. Where? Oh, over here. Over here, Milhaven. I am invested. I'm intrigued. I feel like there's gonna be something else going on in terms of what Theodore and Lohen's objectives. Still.
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
Jesus.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Oh-ho. You really are something, eh, honorary knight?
There you go. Oh yeah, not a lot of people have elemental sight too, right? 'Cause I'm just like, oh, why is Vargo saying that? Wait, isn't that...
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces. That's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep. Yep.
Let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
I'm so invested in this story too. It's very interesting. Oh, do I need to do elemental sight? Oops. Wait, why did I open it? There's a Finon thing. Hold up. Wait. That's... It's a Finon simulator in Genshin? I opened it accidentally and it's just like, what? No, where's elemental sight? Here. Is it, oh, is it in, I have to go here? Yeah, okay. He did go down. Oh, we're going in a domain! Okay. Okay.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
This is strange as well. Could Ursa Power be behind
Your
this?
earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
What?
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch?
What is happening to us? What the heck? Ooh. I'm doing nothing. It's it's like auto. We might have some quick time effects, but like what? What is happening here?
What are you looking at?
Fish's voice.
Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
What did we see? That was what? Observe what's happening outside with caution.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
What the heck? I'm kind of loving this weird first-person perspective, but like, are we somehow seeing like Lohen's past?
You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
It doesn't quite sound like the Tory, though. Try to push the door open and leave.
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Jesus! A little jump
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Okay,
Nah,
so they all saw it too.
that
so
kid
it's like
would have come up with
probably
something
to do
way
with Ursula
more
Drake then, because of
deadly.
the being a former angel.
In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
Yep.
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Did all the test subjects escape?
Oh yeah, it's storming outside where I live. We're having a great time.
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottore apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursula Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised.
We did this to save
Without
him?
extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Yep, it is, Theodore.
Oh,
Is it crying
no,
child
don't-
to try to avoid
don't get me
suspicion,
wrong.
but with also meeting
I
Theodore,
sincerely
it's just
hope
like,
Adorno
yeah,
can
it's
live a
they were
while
both
longer.
rescued by him.
It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck? And that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. Refining the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. Adorno's improving, but...
Is that so? The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think...
I'll pass. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later.
Soon. Very soon.
Don't go using it on the old man.
Of course not. You're over...
So you say. Everyone assumes that...
If that day ever...
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected?
Okay, I'm pretty much caught up now.
Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me. You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake.
So he's buried some.
That
so
appears
Ursa
to be
Drake
the
is
full
somewhere
picture.
in this building.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate
You're
course
not
to
the
take.
fairy ghost.
For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Okay. The quest progress was saved just a bit after that. God, my timing sucked. I think the stream may have restarted. No, it looks fine. Ish. Somehow, only the TV was affected by that lightning strike. Wild. Okay. I'm just reading this. Bringing him everything we've achieved. Jeez. Satori's experiments dealing with gods and monsters. He clutching.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high-concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Or being just like, I'm just gonna let them worry about the consequences. Like, okay.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye. You've grown too big for hugs.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again. Just like old times. All that's left to say is...
It's all right. It's over now.
Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me, you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
He's never cried. Lohen's never cried.
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen.
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
Jesus.
What was that sound?
It's Urs.
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? I know that feeling. Hand it over, and then get out of the way and watch.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
Oh my god.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Yep.
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Sure thing.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees. But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it. The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner, you just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh? Give him hell, Lohen.
Give him hell,
Don't die.
Lohen.
That's an order.
And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
No, I'm facing
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Haha.
Eric, Rarier, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
So go. Settle things with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Ooh.
I will finish.
We're just constantly having. We just gotta legit give them
Now's our team. Like lambs to the slaughter. Let's fight. Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a dragon. Now's no time for distractions.
We're missing a fight with Ursa Drayville. That's kind of upsetting.
No fairy tale ending for you. Read none instead.
With me! Charge!
We're only seeing it through a
Verdict
cutscene.
is
Guilty.
now be gone!
Roar from the past.
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So... come at me! Each and every one of you!
I love these stills, honestly. They get so much detail and stuff back. Oh god.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this.
Yes! Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past me!
Oh god, we're losing control again.
Struggle all you want. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Oh, that was Arok who said that?
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
You are special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death. You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Powers are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Calling up abysmal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leading on divine favor.
Leading on divine
Is there any
favor.
difference? Are mortals unworthy of power?
Whoa.
Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
You're right. Power is just power.
The imagery they're
It's
using in this is
humanity's
insane.
arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
Oh my god. Yeah, the imagery they're using for this is insanely good.
Not so talkative now, hmm? You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel.
What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Oh wow. Wait, that's a character. I like that. Whoa.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Lohen! Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
In your hand, is that Ursa's hand?
I didn't inject myself with it. I just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I? Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me. There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of
We
activation.
missed the whole fight with Ursa the Drake, though, man.
Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later. Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the
benevolent knight. This epitaph suits you, old man.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
Hmm? Oh, you're to see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
No thanks.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
So these, did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole
Was he with
time,
Clea the
huh?
whole time? Oh my god.
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down
there has to be a
two
bit
other
more than
punishments.
because of just all the stuff associated with.
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
Valid?
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant, for the time being.
Is that really okay?
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
He sure can be persuasive when he wants to be.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must
For
have
a
been
second.
her imagination, eh?
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight. Sounds alright, too.
The punching bag knight, not that one come back.
It seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
Are you still pursuing power?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane. I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power. Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
I guess not, but how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong.
You didn't even get
In
the
that
motive
case,
too, you just...
Until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own. Don't grow old on me, all right?
Don't grow old on me. Oh wow, I didn't expect to get emotional in some of those moments for this quest. Kind of a bit of a sudden end to this quest though, but it was still really good. Right. Alright. Oh! Well! I got his weapon! What kind of timing luck was this? Oh my god. I didn't expect to get his weapon. That was 30 pity exactly, by the way. I'm pretty sure, to getting Lohen's weapon. Alright, I ascend it to get to level 70. Because that's what I do every time I get a weapon. There we go. What is his... There we go. Okay, that's a good... 61 over 162 is his build. 2400 attack, weapon level 70. His, Witch's homework is complete. Like, he's still insane bloodthirsty, but like, he's still very much committed to getting stronger and all that stuff, but it's still so wild to me. Oh no, that last line of him saying just don't grow old on me. Like, it's also still a little bit surprising about him keeping his title, like still being in the Knights too, but that's so insane. It was really well done though. Like, just like the fact is just like, usually for a lot of Genshin story quests, it's like, usually the NPC is a villain, but it's just a weird mix of just like, continuing all the craziness involved with that. And even though he made through the worst of what Dottore was planning, he still, he was a kid at that point too. That's terrifying for a child. That's why he zoned out so badly, because he was... It was like, it's a response when something really traumatic happens to you, or just, you know, life-altering in the sense that he, it does sound very different. His plunge attack is very different with his weapon. He just zoned out when that whole experience, and he was definitely having moments scared.
Welcome to Mom's Dad.
And Arok was, oh my god, he was, like, it wasn't Dottore was talking, it was Arok that was talking. It was... Now I can save up for Sandrone too, which is nice. But also, oh my god. I didn't expect a tear, like, sure, sometimes I get more emotional and I have my emotional moments, but that was definitely a story quest I did not expect to get, like, that emotional with, because of just how... Because Lohen's just a character that's full of surprises. And, like, he's... Like, so him and Child should actually talk things over and actually have a fun duel, honestly, at this point. Because they're both, in a way, wanting to get stronger, but Lohen after his story quest is just like, yeah, they use a lot of stuff shortly about that, but once you, like, it was Ursa the Drake being just like, I will help you gain control, and he's just like, yeah, if you help me, it's gonna be you running the reins. I don't want that. It needs to be me. It needs to be all me, getting all this power to fight back. All this stuff. And like Child's that same way of just doing whatever to be stronger, but I think because of that time in the abyss with Child and learning those abyssal techniques from like Skirk and all that time there to help him with his attacks and with some of the drawbacks as well, it seems. You know, they're both fighting to get stronger to deal with any conflicts. It's just like, because Lohen's still, you know, other than like the remains of Ursa the Drake's like flesh that might still be lingering in his body after all that testing, he's still very much human, and it's a very different aspect from when you compare it to like Child. Like Child Tartaglia. Why not?
Haven't you heard?
They probably needed to get this stuff from the teapot. But yeah, very well done story quest because of just the direction it took. The lore stuff we got as well is really well done. Definitely some things about it I wish they went into a bit more, kind of similar to how I felt about the collab story with Wuwa and Cyberpunk. The ending felt a little rushed, but it still landed on the points it needed to deliver. And also with this, I wish we could have seen us bring down Ursa the Drake. Like, I get why we were following Lohen's point of view and that kind of poor character realization for him and for us to understand him, but still, it's a bit upsetting. But it was still really well done, definitely really up there on character story quests. Oh yeah, wait. I can ascend Lohen too, actually. No, I need more of these weather ones. Let me try these real quick. And then I can ascend him. Where are the weather dragons? We saw a lot of familiar faces too, and obviously D-Luke appearing in his story quest made sense, because this is just what happens in Curse of the Drake.
Oh, guess I'm strong enough to be a proper vice captain now, huh?
The sound effects and scenes of the poison on his dagger. You get a sense of crit damage, which is nice.